is probably one of the most, what do we say, on the forefront and the cutting edge of education at this stage. We've gone beyond e-learning. We've gone beyond e-textbooks. We've gone beyond implementing technology for the sake of technology. MaraMedia has now taken that next step. We've taken that printed material and digitized it. And I don't mean digitized in terms of putting it into a PDF format and then putting it on a tablet, because that's what most publishers do. What they actually have done is it's a flat PDF. You can scroll through it, you can highlight it, but there's no interactivity on it. We didn't want that. We wanted that interactivity where it can get enriched by, where they physically have to do things on it. It was very important for us to have those three types of learning actually catered for. Your visual learners, your body kinesthetic learners, your auditory learners had to be catered for. So with the interactive digital manuals that we now have, they engage with it, they have to do different things on the screen. They don't just gain knowledge, they actually have to participate in the learning process. So they're no longer these passive recipients of knowledge, they have to be actively involved in the learning process, which is what we wanted.
At this stage, at Monash South Africa, together with Monash University, we are on a journey to explore where exactly we want to go in terms of virtual learning. I think where many people underestimate virtual education is that there's different models of it. So what Monash is currently trying to do is to determine where in that space we are going to play. So at Monash we are exploring what we call the Monash blended model. So it allows for full online education to blended education to face-to-face class experiences which are supplemented with virtual education.
The studies out there show that your retention and comprehension is far better when you actually reach children on the level that they want to be taught at. One of the promotional videos that we had, one of the girls said, it's about time that people start teaching us the way we want to learn. That I thought was very profound, because what are we doing? Tackling a problem in the same way we've done this in the last 100 years. That's actually the definition of insanity. You tackle a problem the same way and expect a different outcome. So we want to do this different. We want to make sure that we can reach them in different levels.
I think virtual education, specifically referring to virtual education, I think it's going to be a big part of education. I do, however, have very many concerns about that, because I think there is a lack of understanding of what it really entails and what kind of quality education we can really present. Everybody is thinking you put everything online and then you have an education program or you have a degree. So I think it is going to be part of the future, but with a word of caution that we should be careful about the quality of the education.
This is just a tool. It's a great tool and it's an empowering tool. And as soon as teachers embrace this technology in terms of a more flipped classroom scenarios, what we see happening, that's going to be wonderful. Imagine your child at school goes home in the evening, they go through the work, they come back the next day with questions around the work. That's exactly what you want to educate. You want to be facilitating more learning, learning for the sake of actually gaining knowledge, not just for the syllabus, but for what's happening out there in the world. Online, offline solution, I don't think of it as just an online solution. It has to be more than that. We live in a country obviously that doesn't have the same infrastructure that most European countries. We've got to cater for that. That's exactly what MaraMedia did. Our solution is not you need to be online all the time in a virtual learning environment. It's more a mobile learning environment where you download your books while you're online, and once you've got them on that tablet, you can now move off to a place where you don't have Wi-Fi, we don't have internet connectivity, and still have the learning process continue.
I think what we see on the internet is every man and his dog is making a YouTube video about someone's theory on marketing, and that's not education.
My reserve on other publishers, if I can put it very bluntly, is that they have PDF documents that they're actually selling off as e-learning. And for me that is almost a sad thing, thinking that you've got this great tool that can do so many nice things and you're limited to becoming an e-reader almost. So that's where we went beyond that scope. It's where we wanted to really have that interactivity, really have it enriched so that the kids can be enthralled by the education, they can be edutained rather than just educated.